Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of November 15th through 21st of 2021. So I'm hoping that you are experiencing a really amazing week. And there's been some fabulous messages coming through in all the readings again for this week, and a couple of themes sort of. So let's just see if the same holds true for you. We'll see. We got a couple more cards yet to come out in for this reading. So because this is a general reading, that means it's for a group, right? So any parts of this that just don't resonate with you, leave them there. It's okay. Just means that's for somebody else. So, all right. So we've got the last card out. Let's see. Okay. Wow, this looks so awesome for you. Okay. So, first of all, make a wish. This always the law of attraction comes into this, right? So when you make a wish, what does that entail? First of all, you have to sit there and you kind of figure out, what do you actually want, right? As opposed to what you don't want. Sometimes you start with what you don't want because that's easier, right? To figure out, right away what you don't want. But what do you actually want? Right? So sit and figure that out. Write it down even. And imagine it. Picture it. Feel it. Smell it. Taste it. All that stuff. Get right into the nitty-gritty of that. Feel how it feels to be in that. Like, create a whole story of what you want your life to be. And immerse yourself fully in that. Yeah. And so that when you're done, putting yourself in there, and you take a deep breath and you open your eyes and you look around and you're here and you go, oh my gosh, I'm here? What? No, I was just there. I want to be there some more and again and always, right? So that's how you do that. You make it so real in your mind that the law of attraction has no choice but to bring it to you. Yes. And that all starts with knowing what you want. And so your angels are saying, ramp it up now. Raise your standards. Make it bigger, make it better, make it higher, make it more. When you're sitting there and you are creating your dream world, there are no limits. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. And there is nobody in your dream world to say you can't have it. It's your dream world. Nobody else gets a say, right? Your angels are saying now, ramp it up, make it bigger, get more and more, and think bigger. Stop thinking small. It's like you don't believe that you can have that, and therefore you don't even go there in your thoughts. But they want you to change that. They want you to make it more. Raise your standards completely so that bigger and better and more is what is your reality. Fabulous. Okay. And here, like, truly, it's time. It's time to launch. They're just showing me like so many different little pictures, all meaning the same thing, like a cannon going off and a catapult and a car over a ramp, like the Dukes of Hazzard, right? They're showing me all that, and that's you. You're ready. Your slingshot is pulled back, ready to launch, right? Get in position, because here you go, right? And it feels like this is happening like almost in spite of you. That's not quite accurate, because you've been, wanting and projecting and creating, and If you're really, really making this big, then you should be expecting this. But at the same time, somehow this is taking you by surprise a little bit. And it's happening because of creation that you've already done. And it feels amazing. And it's time to get busy, get going. And it's feeling really good. It's feeling very accomplished, very seen. Excellent. Okay. Anything that you're sitting there going, yeah, no, that's not going to happen for me. Because that's what's going through a whole bunch of you. Now, we've been just talking about, creating and using the law of attraction and making your life how you want your life and making it bigger and better and the higher the standards, the better. And we're talking about you launching, and part of you is sitting there going, yeah, ain't gonna happen. I've been thinking that for years already. That is not gonna happen. How come? What is stopping that from happening for you? It's your lack of belief, right? It's your lack of trust. If you can suspend disbelief, you don't even have to fully believe, but if you suspend disbelief, then the resistance is removed. Because it's you creating resistance with your thoughts of lack, right? So as soon as you stop thinking the lack, then the abundance flows to you. Abundance is the natural way. The reason you may not be experiencing that full abundance is because you have resistance to it. And so when you sit here and you think, oh, I really want some more, whatever, time, work, money, enjoyment, whatever it is that you're feeling a lack of, even if your words are saying, oh, I want more of that, your energy and your whole focus kind of is on not enough of that. And that brings more not enough of that. Yeah. So see inside you and really pay attention to those deep inner thoughts. And then work hard every time you identify that, and it'll be a lot, like it'll be like all day, just about every thought all day long will be somehow related to that. Pick them one at a time and switch them around, change the perspective so that you get to that point where you go, well, of course I can have that. And you know what? I can feel having that right now. And it's a really great feeling, like that when you're really sinking yourself into that manifestation, that the way that feeling is truly what draws it to you. When you sit and you just ignore kind of any lack, you take your attention away from it. And then it will switch things up one little bit at a time. So it might take you a little bit of time, but be mindful of it and keep going. Don't stop. And then you will be able to switch things from the inside of you. You are so amazing. Like you have all this skill, and people think so highly of you, and you don't seem to see it. It's like, in a way you do. You say it out loud, but there's still part of you that kind of goes, well, okay, I wonder if they're really thinking that, right? So get yourself in that point where you truly believe it for yourself, and that what anybody else thinks doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. All right. Because you have the Midas touch right now, that everything you touch turns to gold. So touch lots of stuff. That's the advice. Your angels are like, when you overthink it, you stop it, right? So if you can just go back, they're saying, back to the way you used to be when you were a young person, and and you used to kind of simply not acknowledge any garbage kind of in your life, right? And and so if you can go back more to that frame of mind, then everything that comes to you will be just bigger and better. And like, out of this whole, well, we're not at the last card yet, but out of this whole reading, 5 out of the 6 cards are all about prosperity and coming to you and getting ready, because here you go. And this is an amazing card. This is one of the best cards in all the decks. This is the absolute prosperity coming right straight to you. And you just need to receive it. You need to release the resistance to it. Okay. And then it's like you get to have a vacation. And so yeah, and it could be a traditional vacation, where you jet off somewhere warm and enjoy yourself for a while. It could be something totally different from that. It could be a break from the negative thoughts. It could be a hike. It could be a day trip. It could be just a weekend locally. It could be any kind of vacation, right? But you earned it, and it's a nice break. It's a really nice break. So fabulous. What a great message for you. Okay, so here now we have the daily guidance cards and one last bit of wisdom from your guardian angels. Yeah, trustworthy guidance. Let's read what it says. You have received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it. Ready, set, go. Knowing that we are with you every step of the way. So that's all your angels, right? They got your back. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. All right. So it's time to get moving on that. Get busy and get doing it. Ask for help. Ask for all the resources to line right up for you. Ask for it to be incredibly prosperous, and then open to receive. Beautiful. Wow, Cancer, what an awesome reading for you. I am so appreciative that you have decided to join me today, and I want you to know that I love you, and I'll see you next week.